Hi everyone, it's John from What Up, and welcome back to another video. This is my first video of 2022, so Happy New Year to everyone. Now, we all know the first season of The Wheel of Time is finished. It actually ended last week, and while that is a little bit sad, we're now back in full swing looking for rumors, leaks, castings, pictures, videos, you name it. We're going to cover everything and anything we can on Season 2 until, of course, Season 2 drops sometime late this year, we assume. So if you're new to the channel and you don't know what I do here, I cover Wheel of Time show news. So if you like Wheel of Time content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell. I'm putting out at least a video every couple of days, and it's all Wheel of Time centric. Now, this very first story comes to us from WotSeries.com. They posted an article on December 26th, so Boxing Day, and it details some new cast for Season 2. So before we get into the video, spoiler warning, in this video I'm talking about castings for Season 2, which include specific characters and character arcs. So if you haven't read at least the first 3 books of Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time series, that's The Eye of the World, The Great Hunt, and The Dragon Reborn, be forewarned, I'm going to ruin small bits from those books. Not much, but if you haven't read them, you may learn some character names and stuff that you haven't known before. Alright, all of that being said, let's get on to the video. Alright, so like I said, this comes to us from WotSeries.com. If you don't know who they are, make sure you go over to their website, bookmark the page. They come out with all kinds of really fantastic Wheel of Time show news, and they haven't been wrong yet, so make sure you're following them and checking in daily with them. Now, the very first casting we're going to talk about is this actress here. This is Karlie McAdams. Now, she's a London-based and born actress that was born in 1985 and started her career in modeling in 2006 as a Lara Croft model. She's probably best known for her roles in Deep State and Vikings. Now, what's interesting about this is that back in August, I found an extra casting call for a body double. Now, this body double needed to be slim with a nice figure. Dark hair was a plus, 171 to 177 centimeters, and they'll be doing nude scenes covered in blood, which is pretty cool. But at the time, we didn't really know what it was, and someone close to production gave me a tip that this was the body double for Selene. So we knew that Selene and Lanfear are basically interchangeable in the book series, and from what I understand from my sources is they're not going to cast 2 separate actresses for Selene and Lanfear. It's just going to be one person playing both of them, just with a different name. Now, WotSeries.com came out with this casting because Karima had left London August 23rd to film in a secretive new series, and there's some circumstantial evidence that points towards her filming and working with the Wheel of Time cast. So that's pretty neat. So basically what we're speculating here is that she is most likely going to play the Daughter of the Night Lanfear or Selene on screen, which is really, really very cool. Now, I know that The Forsaken have been kept basically under lock and key, and I was able to break the casting for Shamael maybe about a week prior to him being on screen for everyone to see. So they're actually holding this stuff pretty close to the vest. So this is a really cool get for WotSeries.com. Alright, so the next actress we're going to talk about is Jessica Boone. She is probably best known for her roles in Dust Boot and The Defeated, as well as her extensive stage acting career. She's also the co-director of the Prague Shakespeare Company alongside her husband, Guy Roberts. Now, if you recognize that name, it's because Guy plays Uno in Season 1 and Season 2 of The Wheel of Time. So they're both going to be Wheel of Time alums. Now, about a month ago, I did report on her joining the cast because there was a deleted Instagram post from an official source that congratulated both her and Guy on their involvement in the Wheel of Time. Now, it was taken down really quick. It was not very long at all. So we knew that she was going to be involved, but we didn't know in what aspect. I assumed it was Season 1 because they were congratulating other people from Season 1, although I didn't see her at all in Season 1. Now, when WotSeries.com put their article out, they did say that she was spotted walking around Prague with half of her head shaved last August. And that sort of put them in the mindset that perhaps she's playing a Seanchan character. Now, we do know that they started filming Season 2 last August, so it would make sense that some of the Seanchan would be around, because my guess is, and this is my gut feeling, that the cold open for Season 2 is probably going to be the Seanchan, because that's how they ended Season 1. So I did a little bit of digging, and I reached out to a couple of my sources close to production, and they were able to confirm a couple of things to me. The first thing being is that she is definitely involved in the show, and the second thing is that she is definitely playing a Seanchan character, although they wouldn't tell me which one. So if I had to guess, and this is just a guess on my part, I think Aegeanum would be a good fit for her because she definitely has that sort of energy from the things I've watched. But again, she could be a Suldam, one of the low blood. I have no idea who she's playing. So let me know in the comments down below who you think that Jessica could play in Season 2, which Seanchan character would fit her best. All right, so last but not least is Melissa James. She's a UK-based actress that is probably best known for her stint on Coronation Street and the musical adaptation of The Magician's Elephant that played in the Royal Shakespeare Theatre until January 1st of 2022. So there you have it. Now, WotSeries.com did uncover that she's playing the role of someone called Eleanor Sr. Now, there wasn't much other context to that, but they did speculate that that's probably Nynaeves' mom because that's the name of her character in the books. So, if I'm going to go on a limb here, I'm going to say this makes a ton of sense for a couple of different reasons. The first one being that we do know that Nynaeve and Egwene are probably going to the White Tower in Season 2 if they even loosely follow the story of the Great Hunt. While there, Nynaeve is almost immediately tested for accepted for two reasons. One, she's way too strong, and two, she's too old to be a novice, because at this point in the series, they only accept young women. They don't accept anybody older. So when she goes through the accepted test, chances are she's going to see different aspects of her life, and one of them may be where her mother is still alive, and, her mother could be an Aes Sedai, her mother could be Wisdom in the Two Rivers, we don't know, but I think we're probably going to see a scene from Melissa during that accepted test for Zoe. That's my guess, anyway. So let me know in the comments down below what you folks think. Do you think that Melissa James will play Nynaeve's mom in the flashback scenes for the accepted test, or will we get something completely different, maybe from Nynaeve's childhood, just kind of interspersed throughout the season? So before we go here, I want to mention a couple of things. 2021 was absolutely fantastic to the channel, and it's all thanks to you folks. You're all to thank for that, so thank you so very much. We've had 11,000 new subscribers last year and 1.3 million new views. That is absolutely staggering that people have viewed my stuff that much. When I first started the channel about 2.5 years ago, I never thought I would even get 100 subscribers, let alone be where we're at today, and we're only growing every single day. So I want to thank all of you folks for that. I do enjoy this. It is my hobby. It's something I really love doing, but if you folks didn't watch the videos, I probably wouldn't do it because I do this as much for you folks as I do for myself. Now, if you'd like to support the channel, I do have a Patreon down below in the description box. Essentially, you'll get the occasional early access to some of my videos. I don't do it very often, but I do it sometimes. And I do send up some What Up swag. So there's different tiers there if you like some stickers or magnets, keychains, t-shirts, things of that nature. I don't have a store. Really, the only way to get any What Up swag is through my Patreon. Head over to my page. Again, link is in the description box, and support the channel if you can. Now, I want to thank you all very much for sticking with me here to the very end. Here's to many more.